So yesterday was day 155 of protests in the city of Elizabeth City in the county of Pasquotank County over the police assassination of Andrew Brown Jr. that took place on April 21st, 2021. We had a good showcase yesterday. A lot more people came out than have been over the last, X amount of time. And so we had a bunch of people come out. We had some signs. We had some megaphones. We were loud. And we were proud of the fact that we are fighting for justice in Elizabeth City. Of course, for those of you that do not know or do not remember or want just another refresher, it has been 155 days since Andrew Brown Jr. was assassinated by the Pasquotank County peace officers. That's right. They are now spending $69,000 US dollars, not like, Monopoly money, but actual dollars. They are spending $69,000 to change the name of the sheriff's deputies to peace officers. So that way, when you see Robert Morgan getting a brew at Muddy Waters, you can say, oh, that's not sheriff deputy murderer of Andrew Brown. That's peace officer murderer of Andrew Brown. So that does a hell of a lot. They're also getting de-escalation training, aka training at all. They've never been trained before. Again, I always liken this. Imagine if I were working at McDonald's, right? And I don't know how to make a hamburger. I just don't know how. So sometimes it's like that episode of SpongeBob where he forgets how to make a Krabby Patty. I'll put the tomato on top of the bun. I'll put the patty, at the bottom. I'll put some cheese, sprinkle it on, right? And then customers keep getting, right? They keep getting the sandwiches that are not proper sandwiches, and they keep filing the complaints. And then let's imagine 40, 50 years after I've been employed there, they then spend $69,000 to teach me how to do my job. Well, wouldn't you do that before hiring someone? Wouldn't you teach them how to do their job before the hiring process? Well, that's not the case in Pasquotank County. They are now, they are just now in 2021 teaching their officers anything at all. And they're also going to call them peace officers. So the next time they gun down an innocent civilian in a school zone, you can think to yourself, well, golly gee, at least they're called peace officers now. Because back when they were called sheriff deputies, them gunning this person down for no reason would have been a hell of a problem. But now that they're called peace officers, it's good when they gun people down. Really, I don't know what the fuck is going on in their brains. But it's clearly, there's something in the water supply going on here. I don't know. But typically, when you hire someone, you train them maybe before the hiring process, during the hiring process, maybe keep a multi-week training period, maybe multi-month, potentially if you're in the realm of somewhere where you have guns and you might be able to shoot and kill people. Maybe it should be a multi-year training process. And typically, that's at the beginning. Typically, you do that before you're in active duty. Typically. It's let's say I'm a medical doctor. I'm just learning on the job. Let's say I'm a heart surgeon, but I didn't go to medical school. I just read a book, right? And then I'm going to do open heart surgery. And then after killing 12,000 patients, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, then I go to med school. At that point, after killing 12,000 patients, because I was hired as a doctor. I never went to school, but I'm now performing open heart surgery, and I'm actually a little squeamish. I'm a little afraid of blood. So one time the heart squirted blood and I dropped the scalpel in the body and then they died. But it's not my fault. It was just, I didn't get the proper training. So instead of, sending me to jail for, impersonating a doctor or anything, it's one of those situations where they're just, water under the bridge. You murdered innocent people. That's cool. We're going to train you now. And then, again, who's in charge of this training process? Are they really going to train them? How are they going to train them? There's a lot of questions I have, and no one is going to be answering those questions. So, a lot of bullshit, folks. A lot of bullshit going on in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. But we're still marching for justice 155 days in.